read messages.
It's okay.
Hi, everybody. Hello, everyone. Welcome to our Jeff Ed session with Vitality. We have lovely Massimo here with us, and she is going to be educating all of us on our vitality. I think this is something that comes up all the time. Thank you so much for doing this for us. Really, you are a superstar.
It's only a pleasure.
Yeah, it's great to have you with us, and I'm just trying to find the feed so that I can see who's with us. I'm going to wait a couple of seconds, and then make sure I can read some questions. So just give me a second. Right. No, not there. Just trying to find this feed. There we go. Come on. Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to find it. It always takes a little bit of a while. Here we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Wow. Woo, so many people filled in very quickly. Jeez. Oh, my word. You guys don't arrive this quickly in the mornings when we do exercise, but you arrive so quickly when to listen to Vitality work, to Vitality talk. I love it. Hello, Tanya. Hello, Auntie Pat. Hello, Penny. Hello, Sharon. Hello, Krista. I'm glad everyone's here. Richard says he needs this so badly. He can't wait. You see, this is the thing, Massimo, is that everyone has their vitality and we all think we're doing the right thing and we don't. So yeah, it's really, really good to have you with us. I'm going to start from the very beginning. I've got a list of questions. I am going to read, if you guys have got any questions, any of you watching have got questions, please just write them down. I've got a list. I think I've thought of everything, but you never know. So if I see something that I haven't asked, I will be sure to ask it, and just make sure that you write it down here. So Massimo, thanks again. With Vitality. If you are a Discovery member, right, everybody, you need to make sure that you activate Vitality. You will get so many good things happening to you. The benefits of it are amazing. So, Massimo, how do you activate Vitality and using your phone and the app and everything?
So let me start by just echoing the sentiment you had earlier to say, if you are a Discovery member, I urge you to actually sign up and buy Vitality, because what the Vitality program does is it helps many of us, myself included, to bridge the gap between knowing what to do for your health to actually doing it. And you do that whilst getting rewarded. So I think the value proposition is quite powerful, and the times that we found ourselves in makes the Vitality program relevant. If you have Vitality, use your login details. You can download the app, you log in using your login details, and when you get onto the Vitality app, you can activate your benefits. And there's a step-by-step guide. We had a webinar last night that takes you through that. Once you've got the app or you've logged on the web, how do you go about activating all your set of benefits? And I will start by saying, to unlock the most out of the Vitality benefit, Active Rewards is your sweetest key to get in there.
It's and it really is, everybody. If you haven't registered, go and register. I mean, a lot of people have registered online. When they go onto their Discovery profile, they register themselves, but you do the exact same thing on the app. So download the app, either register or put your login details, and it'll literally take you through that step-by-step process. It's really, really, it's not difficult. It's very simple. But now let's talk about the online test and the physical test. So Massimo and I were just chatting beforehand, and we're saying, for those of you that haven't got the app, this is what you should do: is set aside an hour, download the app, register yourself, go through that step-by-step process. So answer those questions, choose your providers, that type of thing, put in your your just all the details that they ask you. And then at the same time, do your online assessment. Talk about the online assessment.
So as I alluded to earlier, that we encourage healthy behaviors. And one of the behaviors we encourage is for people to know their health. So on our program, we have what we call the Know Your Health pillar. And in there's a couple of assessments, online and in-person assessments. And you can also do your vaccinations. The online assessments that on the program, you've got a vitality age, you've got your vitality mental well-being assessments that you can also do online. And the beauty about those assessments is not only do you get points for doing the assessments, they actually unlock a set of benefits. So it's almost like you get rewarded twice, if not more,
just
for doing it. Yeah, exactly. And right now, many of us are indoors, are online most of the time. It's actually the easiest thing to do. If there was ever a time to knock out all your online assessment, I think the past 2 years, last year and this year, just makes it so much easier.
I'm just reading some of these comments. Sharon says, she said, how do you register? It's very easy. Go onto your computer or your phone and put in discovery.co.za and it'll say register. And there it'll ask you to put in your Discovery Health details and it'll bring up your entire profile. So if you are with Discovery for your medical aid, all of that will come up. If you are Discovery Bank, whatever, it all comes up under the discovery.co.za, right? And when you register your vitality, you'll look for vitality and that's where you click and that's where you start the process. And then following that, download the app. Okay. I just had a look here. I always, it says main member has to and mine has. So this is another thing. Yeah. I always also struggled with Jono. You need to make sure your entire family get involved and you're all motivated.
No, I mean, that's a good point to mention that it's no good if you're the only person in your family who's healthy. So the way we design the incentive structure is so that everybody in the family is healthy.
It's funny. I probably shouldn't say this, but I've got my medical aid and I've got my kids on my medical aid, right? I always got to gold and I've been a diamond member for a few years now. Jono was not good at his vitality. So I kicked him off my medical aid and he's on his own. Because he was bringing down my ship.
So now he must motivate himself to
but
get
now
to diamond.
He's finally getting to gold, thank goodness. But I was like, when my financial advisor said, no, surely he should go else. I said, no. He's going to bring down my diamond status. You have to do the work. And when you do the work, the benefits are unbelievable. But yes, guys, I think I'm getting the same question here a lot as people don't know how to register or activate it. Just go onto the website, go onto your computer, register on the Discovery website. It's so simple. You just need to follow directions. I'm realizing that a lot of it's like the simple processes that people initially don't know how to do, and then it's like the rest kind of gets fed on. But you need to go and explore the website and download the app once you've registered. Okay, then you'll be able to learn a little bit more. So,
and let's talk about for those that are struggling is if you log onto your Discovery profile, just search Join Vitality. It will pop up. So if you find that on the navigations, you will see the various Discovery businesses, but you can also just search Join Vitality. It will pop up, and then you can just follow the prompts there as well.
For those of you that are watching, please also get a pen and paper and take notes. Okay. So number one thing is go to the website, register, and find Vitality or Join Vitality, and it'll take you through that entire process. When you want to do the online assessments, do it online. Don't do it on the app. I would just do it online. It's much easier. You can go through it a lot quicker. Just do it online. I'm just reading up. I'm just trying to right. Let's talk about fitness. Right now, obviously, we all know that if you go to gym and if you exercise, you get points, right? Some people carry their phones around to try and log their steps. Talk to me about the device booster. I always get asked about watches, fitness devices, be it Garmin, Apple, or Fitbit, whatever it may be, and how to link it, and the device booster. I mean, people learn how to link it, but the device booster. If you exercise, which all of you are doing, you will be able to end up paying virtually nothing for your device booster, but you need to just exercise. Talk to us a little bit more about that.
So I think with this one, I'll start at the top because fitness is one of the biggest pillar in our program. And we know that physical activity is associated with good health outcomes. Realizing that, it became important for us at Vitality to make sure that our members have access to opportunities to exercise. We incentivize physical activity, as we spoke earlier, with points. But for us to award you incentives, we need to be able to know that you've exercised. We need to track that you've exercised. That's one element, validation. But another way, another reason why we would use this tracking devices is it's a good way for people to be motivated, because you get to see your progress over time, because everything is digital. If you are a Vitality member, the beauty is you don't have to spend all of your money to acquire these devices that allow you to exercise. We've got what we now call the Active Gear benefit, which we launched last year. It will be going live in this quarter. And essentially the aim and the objective of the benefit is to make devices accessible. If you go onto the app, you can select Vitality Active Gear. And when you activate, just by activating it, you get a base discount of 10%. And most of our benefits are structured that way, where we create incentives on every step of the journey to encourage members to follow through. And we spoke about the online assessments, which, yes, we want you to know your health, but we use that as an incentive to get you to ultimate. So it's an incentive that if you do the online assessments, you get a higher discount on what we know you want, which is the device. So if you do your Vitality Age Plus, which is an online assessment, and you go for your health check, you increase your discount. And I think Yash touched on this yesterday, up to 25%. And for those Vitality members that have bank, their discount can get up to 75%. So you get rewarded for having a host of Vitality products. And a new feature that is coming in with the Active Gear benefit is if you meet your weekly goals. For people not on Vitality, is we give our members personalized weekly goal to help them stick to exercise habits. And this happens in the Active Rewards program. So with this new Active Gear, if you hit your weekly goal, you will also boost your discount from the 25% to 50%. And if you have bank, that goes up to 75%. And the easiest way to figure it out, if what I've said feels like a mouthful, please download the Discovery app. Activate Active Rewards. In there, you can activate your device booster, and you see a series of steps that you need to follow. And another beautiful thing is we work very closely with our partners. Sportsman's Warehouse is an example. And I, for one, I know many people that have gone to the partner, and the partner would ask them, but why are you spending money on this? Are you a Vitality member? And people will say yes. And even our partners are able to guide you along the process. So I think a combination of just engaging with the app and activating the booster there, and you can even download and access the benefits to read it fully, so that you remind yourself about how it works, and engaging with the partner will give you the comfort and confidence of how the benefit works and allow you to take advantage of it. But I strongly encourage, I'm a big fan of devices. I strongly encourage anyone who exercises to actually activate the device booster, which is now going to be the Active Gear. Because interestingly enough, last year, when we looked at fitness engagement, and we wanted to see which of our members actually maintained physical activity. It was those with devices by a huge margin,
Yes.
for various reasons. So it is really worth it.
On your watch.
Yeah, it's really worth it from all sorts of things. And I mean, for the first time, I got myself a Garmin last year. I've always wanted a Garmin, but just browsing and seeing the prices, it just didn't feel like it's justified. And when you're looking at all the runners and their Garmins, I really used to envy them, but now I've got a Garmin. And I've got it through correct. I've got it through the Vitality benefit. Yeah. So you're one of the Garmin.
Oh, yes. Everyone always asks me what I've got, and I'm like, I shouldn't be saying this, that, and the other, but I love my Garmin. Love my Garmin. I just want to read a couple of these questions here, because I feel like there's not even enough time, because I could speak Discovery Vitality all day, because this is how passionate I am about it. So yeah, there are so many questions. What do I do if my husband is a main member, medical aid, and bank member? Sharon, what I would do is, the women are clearly the boss of the households. Take over, make sure that he's registered, and control his entire, go onto the app, see if he's got that, because he's clearly not doing anything. So take control of the app, make sure that you both become Vitality members on the app. So that if you download the app, it'll show you that you are a Vitality Health member, which is your medical aid. It'll show your bank. It'll show everything. It shows your dashboard. And there is where you're going to activate your Vitality. So that's where you have to do it, Sharon. Nancy asked whether you can be a Vitality member if you do not have medical aid with them.
You can. So Vitality has, and this is a point you mentioned earlier, there's Vitality Health, there's Vitality Money, and there's Vitality Drive.
Amazing.
So yeah, so that's Insure, that's Drive, and Bank, that's Vitality Money. But I have to underscore that the biggest rewards come from those members that have the suite of Discovery products, but definitely you can have Vitality Money and you can have Vitality Drive. And Vitality.
Okay, so you have to have, you can't just have Vitality. You have to either be a bank member, insurance, or health. You can't just be Vitality. So,
Correct.
So I hope that makes sense, Sharon. But I highly recommend any of you that do have health, you must have Vitality. I feel like it's such a waste if you've got Vitality Health and you don't have, if you've got health and you don't have Vitality, you're wasting your time. Seriously, you might as well just get Vitality. I'm having a look here. Why is it that I don't get awarded points for all my Jeff workouts? Michelle, are you logging them on the app? Because this is where people don't understand, just by watching the sessions and doing the sessions on Facebook, you are not going to be getting points with Discovery. You need to make sure that you are logging them on your app. Okay, so those of you that are Jeff Life members that pay your 150 Rand a month, you're getting the 50% off because of Discovery, because we've now partnered with Discovery. Normally the amount for Jeff Life is 200 Rand a month, but if you're a Vitality member, you are getting it for 150. You should be logging your workouts on the app, and that will get you your points every session, every time you're doing. I think you get 50 points every time you do a workout. But if you get the device booster, you can get more. I get 300 points for every exercise I do. So this is why I'm trying to encourage all of you that don't have a fitness device to activate the device booster. Okay, the device booster will fall underneath your Vitality. Okay, so when you look on your phone, I'm gonna go right onto my app right now. So when you go onto your app, I'm gonna show you what it looks like. It would be now that it's now hanging there.
Yeah.
You go onto your app and you would, I've gone all over the show now. There we go. See, this is what it looks like. I don't know if you can see there. So you can see I've got health, drive,
Money.
and money. Okay, because our bank, my insurance is under Discovery and my health is under Discovery. So I've got 3 Vitalities. What we're talking about specifically here is health. So this all entails fitness and what you put in your mouth and what you shop for when you're grocery shopping. I just want to read.
Can I add on the point of people maximizing their points on Jeff? If for some reason you don't like a wearable device, a heart rate strap also works.
Yes.
And it's infinitely cheaper, and it will get you the maximum points. You can just put a heart rate strap and it gets the same effect.
That's so right. You're right. So those of you that have got a strap, you're right. If you put your strap on and it's linked to your smart, because everyone's got a smartphone, everyone's got a Samsung or a Huawei or an Apple. If you link it to your phone, Discovery will pick up all that information and you will get those points. You'll get more points. So the strap also falls under fitness device, I suppose. Right. And also someone's just written here, make sure that your information is syncing. You need to make sure that your information syncs to Discovery because sometimes it unlinks. Make sure everything is linked. I want to move on. I think I might need to do another session because there's so much to talk about. Let's talk about healthy shopping. So we've done fitness. Now let's talk about healthy shopping.
We've got, we have an umbrella item called healthy living. In there is healthy food, healthy, now the name escapes me. There's healthy food, healthy gear, which now is active gear, and healthy care. So in healthy care, the partners we have is Discam and Clicks. And again, as a Vitality member, you stand to benefit. You maximize your discounts in the shops. If you buy at Discam. And the process of activating is similar. You activate the healthy gear benefit in the app, you get a base discount of 10%. You do your Vitality age and your Vitality health check, you increase your discount further. So if you just think about that structure to say the app is central to maximizing value and doing your online assessments, and it will activate across the board. So if you've done your assessment once and you activate those benefits, the discounts would come through.
Yes.
And we've seen a high uptake of people spending on the healthy care benefit since the lockdown. A lot of people have been topping up on their health supplies, and you benefit now because you can get 25%. In our partner. So I think that's a compelling, so cashback, correct, but also a discount.
Yes.
So I think it's a compelling proposition for our members.
It's amazing. I was just before we went live, I was just telling Massimo that I realized by like spending a bit of time sorting out this Vitality talk, I realized that my Smart Shopper card, now when you with Vitality, you link your Smart Shopper with Pick and Pay. You know, everyone gets a Smart Shopper card with Pick and Pay, and then you get your Woolies card with Woolworths that you earn your rewards. You will link those to your Vitality, right? And that's where you earn your discounts. And then I realized today that my Smart Shopper card that I've been using was one that I used 100 years ago, and I thought that I haven't been earning anything off it. So I was on the phone to Pick and Pay, changing my Smart Shopper number, and then on the phone to Vitality just before we started this, making sure that I had everything linked correctly, because that, just as you said, that you earn your discounts and you get your cash back. So it's just for everyone, it's literally just spending a bit of time and making sure you've got your ducks in a row with everything. Pick and Pay, Clicks, Discount, and Woolworths, make sure that they're linked. Any kind of cards that you have, ladies, we all carry our cards. Make sure they're all linked on your Vitality, because that's where you'll be able to get your discounts and your cash back. And just as you said, if you do your online assessments, all of this equates.
Yeah, and it's such the healthy food benefit is such an easier way for one to eat healthy. I mean, what more of an incentive? Buying the food is accessible. You get your cash back in the end. You get guidance on actually what is healthy. So the whole process is thought through so that you don't have to get towards a Pick and Pay and say what is healthy. We've got a catalog. We've got the V. You know what is healthy. You know, there's
the Discovery Vitality things on them. So
exactly. Yeah. So I think it's such a powerful thing where understanding what the barriers are for people to eat healthy, we just create things along the journey of people actually buying healthy food. And we saw quite a jump last year when we had the healthy food benefit campaign, where we doubled the discount, where people increase the proportion of foods that they buy that are healthy.
Wow, that's amazing. You know what, I also, on the weekend, I was away with a group of friends and we were all talking Vitality, you know, as you do. And what I was brought to light, and this is why I've questioned my Smart Shopper, is I went and looked, and this guy actually showed me, it's actually my hairdresser. He showed me on the app that if you look under your spending, if you look under healthy, your healthy choices, it actually shows you what items you bought that were unhealthy, that were deducted. So you almost get like it shows you, right, this is where you fell off short, is you picked up lamb, which is a fatty meat, and you picked up a bag of chuckles, as you do on the way out. Do you know what I mean? And it actually shows you those aren't your healthy choices. So it teaches you. All of these things are amazing because it's supposed to teach you to make those healthy choices. I just want to have a look here. Someone just going back to fitness, I want to reiterate that when you are doing your exercises, you have to exercise for no less than 30 minutes. I'm sure some of you have heard me shout out, stop your watches only after 30 minutes, because you will not get points if it's at 59 seconds. You will not get those points. So you need to make sure that you exercise for that full 30 minutes. Okay, I'm just going to reiterate
the logic behind that really is remember, we working with our members towards them being healthy, and we align with clinical guidelines to say what is the recommended amount of time that Msima should exercise and how often in a week, so that she gets the health outcomes that she expects. So us saying 30 minutes, it's not really because we're just being difficult. It is what the clinical guidelines recommend. And actually, now that we're locked indoors, surely spending 30 minutes outside versus the amount of time you spend indoors should come very easy as compared to before. So I
30
actually
minutes
think
is not a
we should
long
do an
time.
hour.
Exactly. And you should be working really hard in those 30 minutes as well,
Correct.
everybody. Very hard. You should be
Correct.
sweating.
We spend time sitting on the chairs. So I think like the fitness proposition since lockdown, it's such that you should be happy to be out there for an hour. You should push the intensity up there because the rest of the time you're sitting indoors.
We actually, I don't know if you've actually seen a lot about what we do. We do indoor workouts at home that we started during lockdown. So everyone has been sweating in their lounges, banging their pillows, jumping around, doing star jumps. We got people that have never exercised before exercising. And that is where the success of this entire platform has come from, is from people that have never exercised are now actually exercising and losing weight.
Bringing their kids along and making it a family affair.
Family affair, setting good structures for your family, setting good examples for your kids. Oh, where's my thing? There we go. I want to see here, how do we link the Woolies card? All you need to do is go online, and we've got 4 minutes left, but I just want to reiterate, those of you that are confused, go onto the website, go quietly. If you've got half an hour, go and sit quietly with your computer and log on to discovery.co.za and see how it's very, very simple. You link your card like that, or you can go onto your app and you can link your Woolies card there. You can link your smart shopper there as well, because all of these little things all count. I just want to see what other questions I had.
On the Woolies thing, just activating the healthy food benefits and choosing your preferred partner. And again, I'm underscoring the point you're saying, that if you go on the app and you activate the healthy food benefit, you'll get prompted to activate your partner, and from there it's easy to follow.
Absolutely, it is easy to follow. You just need to have that time and sit and kind of navigate through the website and through the app. Other than exercise and healthy food, what else can we do to improve our vitality status? I suppose it's the online assessment and the physical assessment.
Yeah. So every time I think of a vitality status, I always say it's a measure of your health and well-being. So if you think about it that way, to say improving your status is the equivalent of improving your health, then you go and say, right, there's a physical activity pillar, I've done a lot in there. There's nutrition pillar, I've activated the healthy food benefits, the healthy dining benefit. There's my mental well-being. Have I done the mental well-being assessment?
Yes.
And there's points, but there's doing the assessments, you get points, but engaging with our mental well-being at home channel, where you get to learn about meditation, how to manage your stress, etc. I think the two complement one another. And additional points earning activities in Vitality Health is the Know Your Health pillar, where your screening, your vaccinations become quite important. And in here, you need to check with your provider to make sure that COVID protocols are adhered to. You make the right bookings to avoid going when it's crowded, etc. But we award points to our members for knowing their health.
Absolutely. So for those of you, so we know about the online assessments. The physical ones are those of you that have diabetes or high cholesterol or whatever. It's a physical test, so you get you do those tests through clicks and Discovery.
Yeah, you're spot on. So we've got a network of partners that do the health check, and thanks for the prompt. The health check is basically there to help us identify some chronic conditions early, things like diabetes and high blood pressure. So it measures glucose, your blood pressure. We ask you to let us know if you're a smoker or not. It will check your cholesterol. And those results ultimately inform you your risk status. You can go to our pharmacy network, mainly Clicks Discount, but we've got an independent network. Again, the information is on our website. We've got the Discovery stores that also do this health checks. And we've got other GPs as well on our network that would do this health checks as well. So there's various options that people can get their health check done.
I want to see if there's any other ones here, but this has really been, it's very informative, and I feel like I need to keep going and do another one again, but we've only got a couple of seconds. Carol Baloy says, hello, Masima. Good to see you.
Good to see you too.
Let me see here. When it comes to fatigue in the cricket times. Yeah, there we go. Marilyn says she's got a disc game and a Woolies are my preferred partners, but now they have option to link cards. There is an option to link cards. I think you just need to investigate a little bit more on the website, Marilyn. And that's what I think everyone needs to do, is just go navigate. Just spend the time doing it. I promise you now, if you take that time just to navigate through the app and through the website, it'll change your life, because you'll realize little things that you can add in, that you can get cash back on or discounts on. It'll also motivate you to exercise more, to make those healthy choices. It's just spending that time. And I know, like, there's so many moms out there. Believe me, I can hear my regrets have just come home from school. It's hard to find that time, but I promise you, when you do, it's worth it. I'm also going to throw this out there. If anyone has got any other questions, to please DM me on my Juls Jeff profile on Facebook. Let me know if you want me to do another one of these. And I want to thank Nsima. Thank you so much for joining me and educating everyone on vitality. It is a huge thing. Everyone always speaks about vitality, and we all want to do things better and learn how to actually activate certain things. And I think a lot of people are literally in the dark about what benefits they have. So thank you.
Thank you for having me. It was fun.
Pleasure. Thank you. Thanks, guys. Enjoy the rest of your day.